Just made it here to the job of the day. This morning we have a pretty big job we need to knock out. It's going to be about 105 degrees today, so it's going to be pretty difficult, but we're going to get it done. So in this area here, we're taking down everything that's dead. This one here, we have this other one here, this smaller one, as well as this one. We also have another bigger one there, a couple other dead ones there. Anything that you see that's dead, like these small ones. And then if we come back here, off this tree here is just a couple dead branches. We also have one that's leaning right there. We have this one dead pine right here. Then we have this one dead one here. Another dead pine right here. It's going to be a long day. You can see over here Adam, he actually used to work with us out here putting in work. But back here we also have these two here, this one here, and then this one here. Those are probably the most difficult ones, just because Berardo's gonna have to climb them. There's no real way to get the bucket there. Not too big though, not too many branches over the house, so shouldn't be too difficult though. We're setting up the bucket. We're gonna start off with these here. Hopefully we could reach and grab these. This one here, this one. These smaller ones we'll just drop, and then this big one here, our plan is to hopefully just climb up about halfway. Well, Berardo climb up about halfway and just drop it. It's a lot of room there and it shouldn't cause too much damage. While Berardo gets ready to go, I'm gonna back up the chipper, hopefully up to right here. We were thinking of doing the road, but I think it's better right here next to the wood chip. So if we do use the mini, we just pop out right here, chip everything up. It's just going to be a bit of a pain getting into this driveway, but I'll get it done. You can see what I was there tying this branch here. I dragged this one out with the mini. I'm just gonna set up the camera here in time lapse so you can see us removing these trees. There's just a lot of things going on. We're gonna start chipping this whole thing up. I'm gonna start moving these branches here while Berardo starts tossing these down. Finished up with this first one. All we have left are the logs, but I've already got started on this one here. Definitely landed flat for sure. He basically added a whole other tree. Look at bro trying to get the rope out of there. There comes Johnny with the machine, man. Yeah, chip this branch up first, and then we'll see how to get this thing done. All done with these two first big ones here. Just have a couple logs we need to pick up. We also have that third big one there to do, and a bunch of little ones that we have to knock out. All the dead ones you see there, we're taking those out. We also have this one here that's leaning right over to the neighbor's property. That one's gonna be a little bit of a pain, but we'll knock it out. Here's where we're gonna be putting all the wood. We need to cut it down to about 16 so it could fit in a fireplace. We'll knock that out later. I was able to bring the bucket all the way to back here, but I've already got it all set up. We're gonna be taking down this one here. Just double checking the lines, making sure everything is good. We have this one here as well. And then we have this dead pine as well here. The guys finished up with this tree here, knocked out that one there, as well as the pine tree. Right now we're gonna all have lunch real quick, and then we'll get back to work. We moved the bucket over to these two trees and move on to those next. Finished dropping these two trees here. Still have a huge mess we got to clean up. Also got to drop that last piece. I got to get this bucket out of here just so we could drag the branches out through here. Got the bucket out of here. I brought the Mini over. I'm gonna start taking everything out of here so we can clean up this whole area so we can move on to the next set of trees. All done clearing this area up. Still have this small pile here that we need to chip up. Roy's about to knock out these stumps here. You can see him already on the stump grinder there. He already knocked out a good amount of the stumps. We cleaned up all the grass, left it all nice and clean. He already knocked out this stump here. Also that one there. We're basically knocking out all the stumps that you see here. This one was all knocked out. We still have to stack all this wood. Move the bucket over to these trees here. Berardo's getting ready to drop them. You can see Roy already knocked out the stumps from earlier. Still have one stump there to do. After we knock out these trees here, this is our final tree right here. Knock that one out, call it a day, head back to the shop. start stacking all this wood up. We're all done here. I got all the wood stacked up. Didn't really film much of us cleaning everything up. We were just trying to get everything done. It's a bit late, so we got this stump here done. This stump right here was knocked out, cleaned up. We put all this stuff back here. This stump here was knocked out, all cleaned up. This back stump right here, this wasn't a tree we cut, but we knocked out the stump. Had a bunch of rocks around it, but luckily I think we only broke like one tooth of the stump grinder, so it wasn't too bad. Cleaned up all this area here, left it all nice and clean. The two stumps that were right here, got them all knocked out, left that all nice and clean. Everything here was all cleaned up. All the logs were all picked up. You can see the guys already headed home. The road's all nice and clean, left it all nice. All the trees in this area, everything that was dead, got cut down. Cleaned all the branches, all the wood, left it all nice. Every single stump was done, cleaned up. We replanted these 3 plants right here. We actually had removed them earlier, just so we didn't squish them and end up damaging them. You can see the whole driveway was left all nice and clean. It's a long day, but we got everything done. I'm gonna hop in the bucket, head back to the shop. Just made it back here to the shop. We're all done for the day. As you can see, it's already getting dark. We actually had a little bit of an issue with the customer. He liked the job, everything was all good. The only issue was, you know, we cut everything firewood size for him so he could keep it. We agreed on him keeping all the wood, but apparently he didn't want to keep any of the bigger stuff, which is fine. He just should have let me know before we got there, and we wouldn't have split it. We would have just kept it long, and that way it would have been easier to put in the truck. But other than that, it was a good day. It was just a long, hard day. It's about 100 degrees. Just want to thank anybody who took their time out of the day to watch the video. And any questions, any comments, any tips for me, leave them down below. Catch you guys next time. What are you doing in there? What's up, veggie boy? Oh, you got your toy? Barely see you. What's up? You're my good boy.